There's a special announcement coming in the next video, so watch out for that. But yeah, happy Chapel Roan Appreciation Month, aka Pride Month. But let's be so for real right now. Chapel Roan Appreciation Month is all year long, 24/7, 365. So let me just get that out of the way. But yes, it is Pride Month because I am filming this in June. So in honor of it being Chapel Roan Appreciation Month, Pride Month, I'm going to be tier listing the rise and fall of a Midwest princess, Chapel Roan's 2023 album. So I only really do tier lists for really Taylor Swift songs. But Chapel Roan, if you have not listened to Chapel Roan yet, you have to hop on that. Clearly, I am not Chapel Roan's target audience because she really only makes songs for people in the LGBTQ community. But someone like me who is an ally,
I'm an ally.
I really enjoy Chapel Roan. She is a phenomenal songwriter, and I just gotta say, Hot to Go, Good Luck Babe, and Red Wine Supernova are like up there. So you know the rules to my tier list. If not, it's in the very first line of the description below. Oh yeah, I'm shooting this on my new camera, and we also have a new cup. I'm not giving this person any free advertising, so yeah, let's just get straight to it. Ha! That's Red Wine Supernova. So yes, I have heard Red Wine Supernova because I was first introduced to Chapel Roan when I was scrolling on Instagram, and this guy was basically saying like, oh, there's this new artist called Chapel Roan, and he recommended a song called Naked in Manhattan. I really enjoyed Naked in Manhattan, so I decided to go through more of her discography. The next song I listened to of Chapel Roan was Good Luck Babe. I listened to it like over and over and over, and like it's quite literally my top 5 Chapel Roan songs. And the other two songs I listened to is I cannot pronounce that word, I'm sorry, but it's Phenomenon and Hot to Go. Hot to Go I listened to because of the whole Hot to Go dance, but Red Wine Supernova, it's one of my favorite Chapel Roan songs. It's so catchy. It's such an earworm. It's one of my favorite songs I can listen to both when I'm relaxing and at the gym. So Red Wine Supernova is going to get our first E tier. Next song. California. I've never listened to California, so I'm going to quickly listen to it and then I'll give my thoughts on it. California definitely sounds like it belongs in like a coming of age like indie movie. Like this is a song that plays like either at the very beginning where it shows the protagonist just like hanging out, or at the very end where like anyone like drives off into the sunset. So really, I would give California my next D-list. I'm genuinely shocked it's not on the Spotify list. Well, it might be. You have Coconut Girl and like Granola Girl playlists and stuff like that, but they also have a playlist called My Life is a Movie, and the subtitle is basically the coming of age like movie or whatever. This song California definitely needs to be on that list. If it's not, I link it into the description so you can go listen to it. Next song. I actually heard of Pink Pony Club. I think that's one of her like aesthetics also. I genuinely love Pink Pony Club. Like it's one of the most chillest songs like you can listen to when you're like sitting by the pool or really at the beach. I'm debating if I should give it to D tier or E tier, because California is like coming of age teen movie and Red Wine Supernova is like a multi-purpose song. So I'll give Pink Pony Club our next D tier, but at the very end I'm gonna reshuffle it and like see like which goes where. So for now we're gonna put Pink Pony Club in D tier. Alright, next song. Guilty pleasure. I haven't heard of this one, so I'm going to quickly listen to it and then give my thoughts on it. Guilty pleasure is definitely that kind of song you would like blast on your car radio, go 90 in like a highway. That's the vibe I get from guilty pleasure. So because of that, I'm going to give it our next D tier. Yeah, I'm definitely going to rearrange this after I'm completely done. Moving on. Naked in Manhattan. Okay, Naked in Manhattan. Yes, I really genuinely enjoy Naked in Manhattan. It's like one of my like I said, top favorite Chappell Roan songs. So we don't need any more explanation to this. Like if you want like a 101 introduction to Chappell Roan, just go listen to Naked in Manhattan, because if you like this song, you will like genuinely enjoy the rise and fall of a Midwest princess. So Naked in Manhattan is going to be our next E tier. If you want one-on-one introduction to Chappell Roan, next song, Picture You. Picture You is basically like that kind of song. Like it's a much slower ballad, but it's that kind of song you would hear like when the protagonist of a like coming of age movie again is like at their prom or at some kind of dance, and like they finally get like their crush or whatever. Like that's the image I get from Picture of You. It's not my favorite because like it's a much slower ballad, but again, Chappell Roan, she's a powerhouse of a songwriter. So, unfortunately, I'm going to give Picture You our first C tier, actually. Yeah, it's not my favorite, but, like, if you're really into, like, the protagonist slow dancing with their crush at, like, a dance in, like, the pivotal point of, like, a coming-of-age movie, this song is for you. But Picture You is going to be our next C tier. I think even though Chappell Roan makes music for, like, people in the LGBT community and, like, really lesbians in general, one of my favorite things about Chappell Roan is the fact that she genuinely sounds like she's from like 1980 to 1990. You know those women, like the ladies of the 80s kind of songs? When I heard Good Luck Babe, I genuinely saw like she stepped out directly from 1980 to 1990 and like made songs like that. That's one of my reasons why I genuinely love Chappell Roan. On to the next song. Super Graphic Ultra Modern Girl. I feel like I've heard this, but I'm just going to quickly listen. Another thing I genuinely like about Chappell Roan is that she's basically young Gen Z's equivalent to Lady Gaga. I'm old Gen Z, so I know what Lady Gaga sounds like, but Chappell Roan, she's like next level Lady Gaga. And that's what I'm reminded of when I listen to Super Graphic Ultra Modern Girl. Super Graphic Ultra Modern Girl actually is going to be our first F tier. So Chappell Roan, powerhouse songwriter, ladies of the 80s and 90s, and basically an elevated version of Lady Gaga. Super Graphic Ultra Modern Girl, first F tier. Ooh, actually, let's do this one. Yes. I'm going to pronounce this correctly, no matter how many tries it takes. Feminom. I'm going to... Chappell, if you watch this, which I don't think she will, but if you watch this, I'm very sorry, but Feminom is one of my favorite songs, generally because, like, the chorus is kind of okay, but when you get to the verse, when she starts saying Feminom, this is my favorite part. So, Feminom is going to get our next E tier. It's so funny about the fact that I can't pronounce this word because she actually made a TikTok and basically saying, like, if you can pronounce super fragilistic expialidocious, you can pronounce Feminom. Alright, next song. Hot to Go. HOTTO. O-G-O. Hot to Go. We don't even need to go further than this, but I'm going to put Hot to Go to our next F tier. Next song. After Midnight. In a very strange way, this song kind of sounds like espresso. If you ever heard of the Sabrina Carpenter song, the one that everybody is like absolutely hooked on, myself included, but After Midnight just kind of sounds like espresso to me in some strange way. So because of that, I'm honestly gonna give After Midnight to E tier. Next tier, Kaleidoscope. Kaleidoscope is basically like her power ballad of like the breakup but like also yearning kind of song. But like from the snippet I just heard, like it's very, very good. Honestly, I have to give it our next F tier. Here it is, down to our last 3 songs. The first song of the last 3 is Casual. Like I said, Chappell Roan writes and makes songs for people in the LGBT community, and like this song like very much is it. I mean, the lyric is knee deep in the passenger seat eating you out. Yeah, this is for the girls. When I first listened to it, I genuinely liked it. I didn't even know what the song was. I didn't even know Chappell Roan wrote it until like she made a reaction video to, cause she actually performed this at the Olivia Rodrigo's concert, and like there was a very viral video of like a 5-year-old or 6-year-old singing along to it. That's how I first knew about it. And then people on TikTok were like debating about like how that would even be possible, being able to eat someone out in a passenger seat. And then I think Chappell Roan eventually came out and said something, but I can't remember. If I do eventually find the video, I'll link in the description, but I'm not gonna give it to like a C tier, but I am gonna give it to the next D tier. Number 2 of 3 songs. Number 2 is Coffee. I'm also a coffee drinker myself.
Oh, brother, this guy's...
Alright, Coffee is going to be our next D tier. It's much slower, just like Kaleidoscope, but it also still has that kind of funk to it. Last and finally least, My Kink is Karma. So fun fact, Chappell Roan shares the same exact producer as Olivia Rodrigo and Conan Gray. All 3 of them share the same exact producer, Dan Nigro, and this song exactly sounds like both Olivia Rodrigo, more like Olivia Rodrigo, and a mix of Conan Gray. So, because of that, I'm going to give My Kink is Karma to E tier. Alright, here it is. Last and finally least, My Kink is Karma to E tier. Like I said, there's only 14 songs on The Rise and Fall of a Midwest Princess, and here it is. I'm going to like switch some songs around, and then we'll go through our final tier list. Alright, the final tier list of The Rise and Fall of a Midwest Princess. Nothing in S, A, or B tier. Our first C tier is Picture You. D tier is California, Coffee, Guilty Pleasure. E tier, Red Wine Supernova, Naked in Manhattan, Pink Pony Club, After Midnight, My Kink is Karma, and Casual. F tier, Super Graphic Ultra Modern Girl, Hot to Go, Kaleidoscope, and Phenomenon. And there you have it, The Rise and Fall of a Midwest Princess. Thanks for watching.